Why I love Facebook. Why Boo Lee loved Facebook? Because he found out I have a lot of friends, a lot of supporters. Before Facebook came around, I was in a lot of turmoil with myself, being drug free for over 25 years, alcohol and tobacco. And I seen after my mother got killed, and it's bad when you love and kissing your mother one day and the next day she's gone. And that happened in 1971. And the hardest days to get over your mother's death is your birthday. Because that's the day nobody else really know about but your mother and you and God. And I was hurt. I was in a lot of pain. And I thought I was going to have to go through that pain the rest of my life until you and I met a new family and social media came in. What a blessing from God for social media and Facebook, because I met so many people that wished me a happy birthday. People like Brenda Zeno, who put it in Jack Yates' page to wish Boo Lee a happy birthday. I was in so much pain because I didn't have no one to really feel like they cared about me for Father's Day. Brenda Zeno put it in Jack Yates' page and say we want to wish all the Jack Yates alumni to wish Boo Lee a happy Father's Day. I just want to tell you, thank you, Brenda Zeno, for making me feel wanted. I want to also give more thanks to Jerry Shepard. You know, I want to say thank you, Facebook family. You know, Facebook, and the reason why I love Facebook, because it brings us together. You know, like I said earlier, man, my birthday before Facebook was really a disaster. You know, and that's one of the reasons why I don't care if I know the person or I don't know them. As long as they're a Facebook friend of mine, I want to wish them a happy birthday, because I know it means so much to let other people know about your birthday. And another thing that I love about Facebook family is that they love is unconditional. They never ask you for any favors. They never ask you to borrow any money or any of that. They love you unconditional, something that our family don't do. You know, and another thing that I really love about Facebook is that when people are sick and they need prayers, we are there. Even if we don't know them, we are there to give them some kind of comfort, to let them know that they are in our prayers. You know, all of this is part of Facebook, man. It brings us together. You know, I think about all the times and the videos that I have posted and uploaded and how much appreciation I got for it. Man, it's amazing. I mean, you know, it's always one bad apple in the bunch, but here on Facebook, everybody that have said any comments about any video that I have done in the past have always gave me the utmost of praise and how much they appreciate it. All the history that God blessed me with to share among my Facebook family, they always show me that they appreciate what I'm doing. And that means a lot. That's more than money could ever buy. Money can't buy this. This is something that is done from the heart. And I thank you so much, Facebook family, for all the love that y'all give me. And what can I say about Tanya Lott, man? Tanya, thank you, Tanya, because you've seen things that other people don't. And a lot of people see me posting up different things about history on different people, but I got to have them pictures. And I want to thank Tanya Lott, because she always have helped me to try to preserve our black history, along with Jerry Shepard. And it means a lot, Facebook family. And I just want to tell you, thank you so much. And I look back at this years that I have posted up during the Christmas holidays out there in Las Vegas, and and it's been marvelous, but it's also been marvelous to bring it to you so we can look back at this and see how well we have been blessed. I always think about why people enjoy football and basketball so much, because it's part of life. You got 4 quarters. The only thing that's different between basketball, football, and life is that you don't go into no overtime. Because at the end of the year, December 31st, all that you ain't done for that year, you can forget it. Chalk it up into the next year, which is January. And we go through life, and I look at basketball and football. The reason why I said that I compared life with that, because you got 4 quarters. And the first quarter is from January to March. We're trying to get ourselves together for the new year, and we're getting ready for Valentine to show the love that we have. And for those who have celebrated their anniversary, I want to tell you also that I also recognize your love. And whether or not I know you or not, I want to wish you a happy anniversary along with your birthday. And I look back from January to March, and like I say, Valentine's Day comes up in March. Black History comes up in December, just like I mean to tell you Valentine come up in December. So January, we still trying to figure out which way we want to go. I'm talking about me and how life is with me. And then around the end of February and the Black History Month, it's going into my birthday, which is March. And I think about how blessed I am to be able to bring my birthday to my Facebook family. Because you look back at it, and even back in my birthday of 2018, 2 years ago, over 3,500 people looked at my birthday that I put out, my birthday video. That's amazing, man. That's almost 4,000 people really looked at that video in 2018 of my birthday being 70 years old. How grateful I am. And then I look back at 2019. Man, what a blessing that was. To see almost 4,000 people looked at my video, showing that why about that Camry is to take people back and forward to work. And to be able to be a helping hand to somebody. And almost 5,000 people looked at that video. Boy, these are blessings, y'all. This is something that money can't buy. You have to earn this. And that's what I feel so grateful, and tell you why I love Facebook, because I love your love that you give me unconditional. Something that my parents don't even do. Well, my parents are gone, but my relatives don't even do. I appreciate that. Something that my own kids don't even do. I appreciate that. When the time came for my Father's Day, this last Father's Day, man, it was depressing. None of my kids don't even call to wish me a happy Father's Day. One too many people on Facebook wishing me a Father's Day. But you know what? I posted on the Facebook page that it had been a terrible Father's Day for me. And I asked for prayers. And trust me, I was overwhelming with prayers that people had sent in and comment telling me that they praying for me. I thank you for that. These are gratitudes, man. And like I say, I go back to life just like football and basketball. The first quarter from January to March. You're trying to get it together for Easter. Because after Easter, it's going to start a second quarter. From April to June is your second quarter. And if you ain't progressed, and it ain't about how much money you make, it's always about how much money you spend. Check out your spending habits before you start talking about, I need more money. And from April to June, hey, that's your second quarter. So by July the 4th, you should be, if you ain't making any progress by then, you need to call you a different play, because something ain't right. And it's up to you to go through your inventory and figure out what you did wrong in that first half. Because in July, if you ain't winning and you behind, it's time for you to catch up. And if you're winning, you need to find out to keep doing what you're doing to keep you winning going. Because you're getting ready to go into that third quarter. And that third quarter is from August to September. By now, you should be having yourself together. Because you're getting ready to go into that fourth quarter. And that's where we at right now. And that fourth quarter is between October to December. You know, and at the end of December, that's the end of that game. If you ain't won in that game, well, you need to try to regroup so you can get together for the next year. But I say this to always say this. As we looking back at these quarters, and people are passing away every day. And that first quarter, from January to March, we're talking about people passing away, our loved ones and people who we know, our friends and relatives. A lot of people don't make it for Easter. A lot of people don't make it for Valentine's Day. Then you go into that second quarter. That second quarter is from April to June. A lot of people don't make it. Most of them do. But that third quarter, to me, I'm talking about to me, because everybody's different. But the game is still the same. You still got 4 quarters. Now that's everybody. I don't care if you're rich, poor, broke, black or white or orange, don't make no difference. You ain't got but 4 quarters to a year. And that third quarter, after June, that's when it all started coming down in that third quarter. In June and July, to me, why I see a lot of people leaving here. Not only did my mother leave in June, my uncle, who was real close to me, Uncle KJ, along with, these are people that were real close to me, Sylvester Armstrong. You know, all of these people I know couldn't make it to the third quarter. And that third quarter is, to me, is one of the worst quarters. And because that third quarter starts from July to August. Really, it starts from July to October. And that's where a lot of people don't make it. Trying to make it to Thanksgiving. Trying to get to them holidays, because see, in October, holidays start without Halloween in October, Thanksgiving in November, Christmas in December. And a lot of us won't make it. A lot of our loved ones don't make it. That's why every day we need to show God some appreciation. You know, I'm so thankful, man. I'm so grateful that God put the covenant of faith in my life. The covenant of faith, United Methodist Church, and Reverend Luther Walker and his lovely wife, Rodale. Rudy and Pastor Walker, thank you, man. And all the members there, man, they brought me in unconditional. They helped me in this production that I'm doing. Pastor Walker had faith in me to show his members his dream of going social media with the members who could not come to their church because of the coronavirus. And Pastor Walker and his wife Rudy gave me that love. And when I started videoing that, and the people who came in, Minister Glenn and his wife, and also the guy that does the sound, Claude, and his wife, lovely wife Kim, who was also over the choir, man, they showed me Lane, who does the piano, and Phillips, and all of them. We have about 6 people in that production.